Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the fish continue to cooperate across eastern South Dakota despite the wind that we've had the past couple of days of last week. But all in all, not a bad week of fishing. Guys are catching fish up in the northeast on some of the lakes, including Opitz and Bitter, and guys are doing quite well in both of those locations. A lot of the walleyes under 15 inches, but again, the numbers are fantastic. Horseshoe, kettle, reeds, all doing quite well up in the northeastern part of the state, as well as dry by Clark, and then also Swan and Indian Springs. In the southeastern portion of the state, we're looking at 81 ponds. Thompson continuing to produce walleyes. Also dry by Willow Lake, continuing to do quite well. Vermilion from shore is doing well, and then also Island is also picking up a few walleyes from shore. And reminder that no longer can you take boats on Island Lake northwest of Sioux Falls. And then also Scott Slough, especially in the evening, guys are catching a few walleyes from shore there. What are they using? Again, mainly live bait, mainly medium to large minnows, and also jigs, and then also swim baits and crankbaits towards the shallows. But a lot of bigger fish are being caught in the shallows right now. The perch bite continues to be fairly consistent, especially in some of the lakes that we've talked about in weeks past, especially like Pius and Dry Lake by Willow Lake. What they're doing at Dry Lake is they're actually pulling bottom bouncers with spinners until they find the perch, and then they anchor and then slip bobber and jig for the perch. So keep that in mind. Thompson, Bitter, Island, 81 ponds, as well as Ponset. A few perch are being caught there, but all the other lakes that I mentioned, guys are doing okay for the perch. Not, let's say, good numbers, but when you do get into them, they're really nice perch. What have they been using? Small minnows to medium minnows, as well as waxworms. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos from this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd@DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. So as I've said before, make sure you take the photo and then send it to me. One last thing I want to remind you of before we close this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report is the 6th Annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 7th and 8th here in Sioux Falls. Make sure you get your tickets. If you've decided already that you're attending, buy your tickets online or stop here at the store to get them right away. I'm not saying we're going to sell out. They'll also be available at the door, but as soon as you make the decision that you're going, you're better off buying your tickets. A great show, a great time, great speakers, great food, great prizes, an all-around great event. The 6th Annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute. Mark your calendars, November 7th and 8th, and I hope to see you there. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next time. Take care, and thanks for watching.